Hey, welcome guys, my name is Vinny. This is my first tutorial on how to Tales of Arise. So in this tutorial, I am going to explain to you how to use burst arts, burst strikes, and mystic arts, which is involved in the overlimit. Burst arts and burst strikes, they sound very similar, but they're actually otherwise mutually exclusive events in the battle. One can lead to the other, but it's not required. Everything is about combos in this game. If you get high combo, you will likely trigger burst strikes, which is the more fatal type of attack. Burst arts are these things that build up over time. So in the little diamonds behind my head, once you go into battle, okay, you can build up the burst art of each character. The game itself actually does explain it, but it doesn't tend to connect everything very well on how to maximize your burst art and burst strike usage. In fact, if you use it well, burst strikes can help you finish battles really quickly. Sometimes you use burst strike on one enemy and it's for some reason everything else just dies at the same time, so it can really be a sort of a finishing move, and it doesn't really cost you anything to do if you execute it. There's no cost on AG or arts gauge or health or anything like that to use burst strike, so that's what you should be focusing on. But burst arts can get you there. Okay, so and the with the overlimit mystic art, well, we explained that towards the end, but that requires you to build up your overlimit gauge. And the way to do that is actually to avoid attacks by perfect dodging, perfect evasions, or taking damage. So both events will increase your overlimit gauge. Okay. All right, let's start with burst art. So any burst art here. Let me just set my team to not fight. Okay, so if you look at the screen here, just behind me are the diamonds that shows burst art. So I don't have a burst art right now, and each burst art does slightly different things. If you go through the game, it'll explain to you what each person's burst art does. But that's not what this tutorial is about. With the burst art, you can build it up by fighting or just doing nothing, and there you go. My burst art is now full. My burst art, or Alphen's burst art, can actually cause down on enemies. So down is when they actually fall down, and if you look at the cursor in the center of the screen, or where I'm centered on the enemy, you can see it going blue on the edges, on the border. That is my build towards a burst strike, which is the finishing move. If you actually manage to finish that blue diamond, you'll be able to do a burst strike, which is what will end battles really quickly for you. Okay, so because he's almost dead, he's pretty useless to me. We're gonna go for we'll go for this one. See if we can get a combo good enough. Nah, they don't have enough health. I'm already using my weakest weapon, and they all just died. Okay, we'll try this batch of enemies to trigger a... So we'll have everyone fighting this time, now that I've explained to you how to trigger it. Because these enemies will have a little bit more health. We should be able to trigger that. Alright, there is an easier way to do this if you can't combo into a burst strike. Okay, so burst, I'm going to use my burst art first to really connect those combos. And you can see that he is now full on the blue bar, and now you just press one of the 4 buttons and you'll be able to use your burst strike. And actually all the other enemies will also lose health at the same time. Another burst strike, and that is it. So it's actually fairly simple to execute. Okay, so here is a video of me executing a mystic art. So to get mystic art, you got to get into an overlimit status first. So you'll see Law, the 4th character on my team, going into overlimit in a moment, and then to trigger a mystic art, you just hold after executing an art of any sort. You'll be able to hold 2 of the art buttons down, and trigger a mystic art, and you'll be able to see it for Law as it's happening. So, okay, you'll see a little glow around him once he goes into overlimit. And to build up your overlimit, just got to take a lot of damage. There he is, he's overlimit now. Because he's taken enough damage, or he has evaded or done perfect dodges for long enough. This is where he'll use his Mystic Art. Just by holding two buttons together. Okay. Depends on which game you play. So, alright, which console you play on. For me, I would be holding either E, F, or R on my keyboard because I'm on PC. Thank you for watching that tutorial, guys. If you are also a fan of Tales of Arise, come watch me on Twitch. I will be streaming this for the upcoming weeks or until I finish the game. So if you've got any questions, you can come ask me on my Discord channel as well. We've got a temporary channel for Tales of Arise in our Discord. I'll leave a link in the description below. Here are a bunch of other games that we also play. Our main focus is Pokemon. As you can see, Pokemon pops up quite a few times on behind me. But here are all the other games we play as well. If you enjoy any of these games or any of these content, make sure you follow me on Twitch. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, or if you have any other questions about how to play this game and you want another tutorial, let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching.